Before smartphones, clocks, and even written language, ancient humans had only one way to measure time: the sky. But how did they divide the year into the 12 months we still follow today? Where did this structure come from? And what secrets were hidden in the very first calendars? Today, in this first episode, Ancient Secrets Vision is traveling thousands of years into the past to uncover the lost origins of the 12-month calendar, and why ancient civilizations believed time was a sacred force controlled by the gods.
Since the dawn of time, I have guarded the secrets of the ancients. Come closer, travelers. I shall reveal what few men have ever known.
Humanity has always been obsessed with time. The rising sun, the changing seasons, the movement of stars. These were the first clues ancient people used to understand their world. But our modern year, divided neatly into 12 months, didn't appear by accident. It is a product of thousands of years of observation, religion, empire building, and mystery. Today, we uncover the forgotten story of the calendar and why it was one of humanity's greatest inventions. Long before cities or writing, humans tracked time through nature. Archaeologists believed that the earliest calendars were built around lunar cycles. One cycle of the moon equals 1 month. 12 cycles equals roughly 1 year. But ancient hunters discovered something strange. A year was not exactly 12 lunar months. It was 1237. That tiny difference confused entire civilizations. Some added extra days, some added whole months, and some created elaborate rituals to fix time so the seasons matched their calendar. The very concept of a month started as a spiritual connection to the moon itself. Around 3000 before Christ, the Sumerians developed one of the earliest structured calendars. They used 12 lunar months, each connected to religious festivals. But the Babylonians refined it. They noticed that 12 months weren't enough to match the solar year, so they invented a leap month, an entire extra month added every few years. To the Babylonians, time wasn't just mathematics. It was divine order. Their calendar would influence Egypt, Greece, and eventually the modern Western calendar. While Mesopotamia followed the moon, Egypt followed the sun. The Egyptians noticed a sacred event. Every year, just before the Nile flooded, the star Sirius rose at dawn. This moment, called the Heliacal Rising of Sirius, became the anchor of the Egyptian year. Egypt created the first known 365-day calendar, with 12 months of 30 days, plus 5 extra festival days dedicated to the gods. Our modern calendar is more Egyptian than anything else. Why didn't they create 10 months? Or 14? Because ancient cultures believed the number 12 was sacred. Why? 12 lunar cycles, 12 zodiac constellations, 12 major gods in many mythologies, 12 signs in astrology, 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night from Egypt. To ancient priests, the universe itself was divided into 12 parts. The calendar simply reflected cosmic order. Before Julius Caesar, Rome's calendar was a disaster. Originally, the year had 10 months, and winter wasn't even counted. Later, 2 more months, January and February were added, but politicians kept manipulating the calendar to gain political advantage. Sometimes the year was stretched. Sometimes it was shortened. Sometimes priests added entire months to keep their allies in power longer. By the time Caesar took control, the calendar was so broken that seasons no longer matched the months. In 46 BC, Julius Caesar traveled to Egypt and learned from their astronomers. He realized Rome needed a new calendar, one that followed the sun, not politics. With the help of Egyptian scholar Sosigenes, Caesar created the Julian calendar, which gave us 12 months, 365 days, a leap day every 4 years. For the first time, the year became stable. Civilisations across Europe would use Caesar's system for more than 1,600 years. Civilisations across Europe would use Caesar's system for more than 1,600 years. But there was a problem. The Julian calendar was slightly too long, only by 11 minutes each year. But over centuries, those minutes added up. By the Middle Ages, the calendar was off by 10 entire days. Religious holidays were drifting away from their intended seasons. The calendar was breaking again. This flaw would lead to another dramatic change hundreds of years later. Despite corrections, reforms, and adjustments, the structure of 12 months has remained unchanged for over 4,000 years. Why? Because it works. Because it matches the rhythms of nature. Because ancient priests believed they were reflecting the architecture of the cosmos. The 12-month year is not just a system. It is a spiritual inheritance. The calendar we carry in our pockets today is a fusion of astronomy, mathematics, mythology, and empire. Every month we flip past is a reminder of ancient gods, forgotten rituals, and civilizations that measured time long before us. In the next episode, we'll investigate why the new year begins on January 1st, and how ancient Rome secretly changed the world's clock.
Comment and subscribe to this channel, Ancient Secrets Vision, and walk with me on the path of hidden wisdom.